Oh no, we'll get it sorted. Hold on. Let me just turn my mics on. I'm connected. Put that in. Chat filters, all messages. There we go. Do excuse me. A bit of nonsense going on. I'm fully aware that I did not get the thumbnail onto this. So it's a bit annoying. Oh well. Got my order of things in the wrong order. Didn't even get you on the stand. Go figure. Right. Hopefully that's good. Hi Kit. Good to have you in. I think you might be the first. Let's have a look. Do I make it into the picture? I do, but we're just a little bit. We need to just twist. There we go. That's pretty good. Whew. So, jobs are good and time to get cracking. I'm going to get the fire pit out while we wait for everyone to turn up. But anyone watching after the event, thanks very much for turning up and having a little peek. There's definitely a lot of fireworks around this evening. We're out in a bit of a commons over in, I think this is St Neots. I've not been here before. This is a completely new spot. Me and Henry just wrecked it literally in the last 20 minutes. Ethan has a table tennis tournament on. So he's somewhere over there, about, I don't know, 10 minutes walk away. Less than that maybe, I think. Just playing his heart out probably, trying to do his best to beat everybody. Meanwhile, me and Henry have scarpered over here. Right behind you is the River Great Ouse. I will show you a little bit. Henry is just over that way of me. He's got his little torch. Well, he's got one of my lights, and he's busy setting himself up ready for a bit of fishing. I don't know if he's already set up or not. He might be set up. But I'm getting set up for a little burn and a little bit of rice pudding. Just get that all in the right place. Nice. Just pretty simple this evening. Just a nice little chill out by the fire. Being a little naughty, I'm on the grass, which means I might leave a little bit of a sign that I was here with the fire pit, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think that's going to cause a lot of problem here. I'll make sure it's, I mean, I'm right by the river and there's nothing flammable here. The ground is damp as anything. There are actually, there's a whole herd of cows over there. We had to walk through them. I'm not kidding. That was incredibly freaky, walking through the cows at night and they're all stock still. Like, I'm used to cows and they'll follow me and I'll make fun about people who get weirded out by cows because cows are not a problem. But it was so freaky. Some of them are laying down, some of them are standing, but they were all stock still and it was like, are they asleep? But then their heads just turned to watch you a little bit and that's the only thing moving. Not a single step was taken, and we were walking right by some of them, which normally would make them move either towards me or away. It was so freaky, it really was. Oh, he's messing with, I could see a red light. I thought, wondering what it was, but it's Henry just messing with his. So I have procured some firewood to get started with. I see everyone's in the chat. I can definitely tell Sparker's here. Hi Sparker, and I think is that EK Gaming. I can't tell whoever else is in here right now, but I'll lean forward and just say hello. So a little look. We have Callum. Hi Callum, and is Sunny? Are we pronouncing that Sunny? Yep. Great to have everyone in. Yeah, I can hear some fireworks. I don't know if you guys can. Right. I should have all the stuff in here for starting a fire. Yeah, it's a perfect little spot really. There's a tree over there just by the river that's provided all this wood, even one for the light to go on above you. I needed a little spot for the lighting to kind of, I want to highlight, otherwise it's a bit difficult to see what I'm doing when I'm cooking and everything. I'll need that one out. So that's the fire lighter on. It even got some nice chunky bits. And today I'm going to remember to put the chunky bits in first. So yeah, nice big long one. Obviously the easiest way to carry it to the camp, or well, not campsite because I'm not really camping, but to the fire site, shall we call, rather than carrying all the little chunks, carry it as big ones. That's probably what I would do if I didn't live stream my wood collecting. I'd probably carry a lot of it home just as a big bundle of sticks rather than needing a bag, and then cut a lot of it and process it at home by the van. But the two downsides to that, oh hi Henry.
My light ran out of battery.
Oh, your light ran out of battery? Okay. Yeah. You can nab that one that's behind me over there because I don't think that's doing much for me, but I'll have that one. Yeah. I'll put that on charge in a minute. I've got my other device on charge for the chat because I realised it was empty before I came out. I will get that sorted in a second. I can't just have big stuff in here, so on to the little stuff. Little stuff in there, which the firelighter should get going pretty easy. It's pretty well seasoned, this stuff, considering it was right by a river. And I mean right by the river. I had to walk over some soft ground to get to this. The only reason I think I could even walk there was because the tree was providing some of the walkway. I'll chop some of the wider stuff too. Well, that's a weird sound coming from there. I might be a little bit close to the camera, or maybe I can shift this a bit. Let me just go through the smoke, and maybe I do that. That's a bit better. You'll be able to see the fire then as well. There we go. That's a lot better, isn't it? And then you can sort of see when I'm chopping as well. Not that that's the most amazing thing to be watching. Right, let that get going. And I'm going to try and get set up with my other device. If I can find it. There it is. Hopefully the battery on this is now good. Yeah, 40%. That's pretty good now. Just need to get it to turn on. And while that's doing that, I don't know if this will charge up as from a PD. Let's see. Like USB-C to C. No, I need to use the other cable. But that's all right. I'll throw that back in there. I'm pretty sure I have a backup cable in here for this kind of thing. Yeah. Put that into the normal slot. Hopefully this works. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the red light, but it's on charge. That'll provide some more light later if we need it. Well, the fire's starting to get there. Nice. I will start chatting to you lot as soon as I've got my device ready. Leaning forward over the fire is not pretty. Thankfully, the wind is sort of coming from just behind me, so I've got a reasonable position. That means you're getting the smoke. Yes, I don't know if you can hear them at all. I don't know if you can see any behind me, but there's definitely a lot of fireworks going off behind. If there's a big display at any point, I think it's a bit late now for a display. Maybe not. There was definitely a couple around just literally in the last half an hour. I feel like we might get another display or so. I'm going to finish processing this one while my device is still turning on. Wow, that is taking a long time to turn that phone on. But if you're in the chat, say hi and how have you been? And I will individually read all the chat in a minute once I've got the device up and running. It does remind me I need to probably lower the brightness on my actual main phone and turn the hotspot on. But I do have that battery that I'm using to charge that up right now. That will charge up the phone if we get a bit low on battery today. I'm not expecting to be here too long. In fact, it's probably enough wood to do everything with just there. I have overloaded that, and I've got loads of spare wood. I've gone a little bit greedy on the wood. I might see about setting Henry up with a light that's a bit higher up so he can see what he's doing. One of these would probably do the job. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, he could probably use that. I'll jab that into the ground. It's got a pointy bit. Put the light up on here. I'll help him out with that in a second. We'll go over and have a little look at what he's up to while the fire gets going. But before that, can we get this all set up? Yes. That's on. Just got to turn the hotspot on. Well, we've got Tim messaging me on WhatsApp. I'm sorry, Tim, I'm going to have to reply to you later. Let's get back to the home screen. Thank you very much. Oh, this device is being a bit slow right now. Nearly there. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Number 35. That's pretty cool. So who we got him? Oh, that was a big one just then. Oh, we've got Callum saying East Croydon. There's loads there. Nice. Let's have a look. I'm going to go right back to the start of this. So we had Kit in at the start. Hi, Kit, and Spark was in. Oh, it's done a weird thing where it's. I think. How are we saying this? Lolo? Hopefully that's the right way to say it. Hi. Cheers for the thumbs up. And yeah, we've got everyone just saying hi. That's great. Good. EK asking where the boys are. I've already addressed the boys a little bit. I don't know if you were here when I said that, but Ethan's about 10 minutes walk that away. Sort of just exactly to my right, really. He's playing a table tennis tournament at the moment, and Henry is just in front of me doing a bit of fishing, and we'll go over there and have a little look at what he's doing in a second. Oh, that's good. You can see the fireworks in the background. Then I guess there's some about. This would be where doing it horizontal rather than vertical might have been a better move, just because you could probably see a bit more. Oh, we've got loads of likes already. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Chuck's in. Hi, Chuck. Be careful with that. Don't worry. I've already been safe, and the thumb is already off. Don't worry. It's happened already. You missed it, Chuck. Yeah, EK, he's fishing. He's doing a little bit of nighttime fishing. Oh, apparently there's a rat. I'm sure you can't hear him, but yeah, I've just been informed there is a rat over there. We've got Harry Dorman in saying hi. Hi, Harry. Wave, can I have some grilled fish, please? Well, I would offer you some, but I'm just doing some rice pudding once this dies down. It's a little bit oversized, actually. I'm hoping nobody over there sees this. I don't think anyone's going to be paying attention. I've deliberately got, like, on the bank just behind you. I'll show you. I'll give you a tour of the. It's not really a campsite. I don't know what to call it. In the chat, tell me what I should call it. When I'm not really camping here, but it's kind of like a campsite. I've got my camping chair. I've got my fire, and we're just all set up with a bit of this. I don't know what to call it. I mean, sort of, because I don't know what do you call it if you're like fishing and you kind of set your gear up, but you're not really camping. Oh, there must be a name for it. But yeah, I'm just going to literally warm up a tin of rice pudding. Literally lazy as that. Which will be interesting because I've never warmed up a tin of this stuff up. This has a tendency to want to burn on the bottom. If it burn the bottom of the tin, I don't think it's a problem though. Just won't eat that bit. Wow, that fire is going nuts. It's properly smokeless though now, and I can really feel the heat. That's quite nice. Oh, this thing's doing me a solid again. Touch the fire, I'm told. Ooh, hand through the fire, hand through the fire. No, I'm not. I'm right behind it. I won't be touching any fire, no. Here we go, Chuck with the random things. Chuck, I've fact-checked you on some things. I know for sure that the guy who had his legs amputated is a urban myth. However, you were kind of right with the whole Scottish Kings thing. I looked into that because I was well interested, and apparently the youngest one they had was like 13 months or something. Was it like, what was it, James the Sixth or James the Fourth or whatever it is? I was like, wow! And there was a few of them. It's like, that's not like an abnormal thing from the sounds of it. There was a list that Google gave me of all the ones were like sort of like 13, 15, 17 months. That was crazy. Am I alone? Asked Panda. It's just me and my eldest son Henry. Hi Vic, good to see you. Just after watching your boiler videos. Oh, cool. You watch both. That's cool. I'm not camping tonight here. I'll be heading back to the van. Obviously, you don't know me, so I'll tell you, I'm a van lifer. And I do a fair bit of camping. I've got a video I'm editing, I've just started to edit, which is actually me and two of my best friends just basically heading off for a random camp, which went a bit awry, to be honest, because I did not plan it as well as I should have, which will be a selling point for the YouTube video, I'm sure. But yeah, not camping tonight, just a nice little fire by the river while Henry does a bit of fishing and we wait for Ethan to win his tournament, because I'm sure he'll win, surely. He's a good lad. Yeah, that's it. Chuck stacked it again. That's exactly what I think Google was saying. I don't know if it was 1567 though. But yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not sure about that, but I remember it was 30-month-old. Yeah, that's right. That's crazy. No, I'm not getting away from the fireworks. I would get right in there, but we're just waiting on Ethan, and it seems a bit of a I'm sure other people are probably live streaming some fireworks, and my shtick is to come out here and have a fire and cook my leg apparently. Woo, this one's not. This one's getting absolutely roasted. I think this one's just a bit too close. Woo, that thing's absolutely rocketing along now. It will be a nice way to see though if the big ones at the bottom actually last, being that they're at the bottom. I can probably give that a little poke around actually. I've got like a pretty half decent stick here. I think just knocking it down a little bit might slow it down, or not. That hasn't done much at all, has it? No, I love the fireworks, I do, but I've already seen one set on the weekend with Louise, and I think we're going to go see another one this next weekend as well. It's weird, it's going to fall in the middle of the week, so obviously you get different places having them at different times. And I was informed on a stream or two ago that there's some fireworks down, was it Kent or somewhere like that, where they're happening basically in a week and a half time, which is crazy to me, but yeah, I mean, I guess you do it when you want to do it. Yeah, the Sparker 68 can be Chuck's official fact checker for sure. We need somebody to do it. That's for certain. Oh, hi HK. Is there a better thing to call you, or are you just like HK? But love back from Bedfordshire. I appreciate that. If you're London, that's where Noah is. That is. He lives down there. Well, a lot of people live in London, of course, but it's significant to me because I'm always down there seeing Noah when I can. Yeah, it does last a while, the old fireworks these days, doesn't it? I'm not even sure what I'm calling you. I'm just getting two lines on the screen. Just eye, a couple of eyes. I don't know. We'll call you two eye. Oh dear. Right. Well, while Chuck's giving everyone some random facts, why don't we have a little walk around and I'll show you what Henry's up to, and the little bit that we're doing here while I wait for the fire to die down. Right, so spin this camera around a bit, and yeah, so obviously my chair, the fire, you've got the wood I collected, which doesn't look like much on the ground like that, but I can tell you that's far more than I needed by a long way. I mean, I've not used even a quarter of what I got, but I used one stick for the light here, look. The battery at the bottom. And what we'll do is we'll grab this stick here and we're going to go over and see Henry, see what he's up to. Ooh, fresh one from the cows. Oh, we've got a message for a review already.
There's one I think likes my light. Sitting right in the light beam over there.
Let's have a look. Ooh,
He keeps on going in under that tree.
that's a tricky step there between me and Henry.
Yeah, look, I'm using this little lure here.
Oh, look, he's got his lure on already.
Look,
He's going for predators apparently.
Watch how this swims.
I don't know if it comes across. Oh, it does. You can see that on camera quite well. I've got you something here, my fella. I've come up with a nice idea for you.
Yep.
Right? I'm gonna try and do this well. We're gonna do it about here.
I've got a couple of bites.
Right. I'm gonna do that if I've got both hands. So I'm just gonna switch this around. Set you guys up. Hopefully you can see something. I'm just going to stick this in the ground here. There you go. Pass us that light of yours and I'll show you a trick with it. So we could do it like that if you want it like this.
Yeah.
Right, which is not bad, and that lights up all your stuff.
Yeah.
Or I can potentially,
Look how that swims, Dad. Look.
if you want it out there like that, I can kind of do that.
Dad, look. Can you see
Which,
how,
yeah,
look how this swims? Look.
yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'll just take another shot of it on the camera. Which way do you prefer with the light? This way or the other way? This way you can steer your stuff, but you can see in the water. But then I don't know if you want the light on the water like that.
I like it like that.
Yeah.
Because then I
Okay.
can see them.
Show us that lure again now that we've got the light in the water. Hold on. Let me spin us around. Hey, Tim's in. Hi, Tim.
Look.
So we're just doing a bit of
It's
fishing.
got air in it deliberately, so it floats.
It's got
And
just the
when you
right
pull it along-
buoyancy. Yeah.
And when you pull it along, look.
It looks like a fish swimming. Wicked. Wow. So
I found this one.
go on then, let's watch you cast. And here's hoping he catches something. I don't know if he will. Well, he hit water. You can probably make out the far bank over there. It's a big river, the Old Ouse. So
The rod tip,
I'm going to spin you
that's
around
the
so you can see me. I'll try and keep Henry in the background so you can sort of. Where is Henry? You can't see him that well. Oh, I've got to be right closer to him. Let's come up so he's in the shot as well. There you go. You can see the back of his head.
I'm slowly but surely getting all the reasons.
Right. So I've got a message for review. Let me have a little look. Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with that one. That was just Chuck saying about a fact. Oh, I've got flies coming at me. So, oh, the flies. That's not nice. I'll just don't want them going in bits. Ew. EK not liking the fireworks either. Right, I'm going to go back to the fire. We'll leave Henry to do his fishing, I think, for a little bit. He's whoa, he's having another cast. Woohoo! Oh, I guess with this you have to be active and kind of keep pulling it in.
Yeah.
So make it do the wiggle. Well, I'll tell you what. While you do that, I'm just going to look through without my face on the camera for a bit. Have you brought a wee guy fawkes to put into the fire? Oh, I should have done that. I cannot believe that I didn't do that. But do you know what we could do? We could probably make one out of a little bit of wood. What do we think? Little stick man as guy fawkes. We'll do that. We'll do that on stream. I'll try and make a little guy fawkes up. That'd be pretty cool.
What's this cast, Dad?
We're going to need something for it though. So I've got the wood, but I'll. Oh, hold on. Oh, he went before I could watch him, but. Boom! Yeah, the fireworks. Just watched a video about start editing Rutland. Oh, nice one, Tim. Yeah, I've kind of got onto my editing a little bit. No more boats or hotels left. That's a weird name, but I like it. What's the corn's biggest fear? Being stalked. That's good. That's good. I always bring my hotel key with me when I go camping. Yeah, you got if that's the way you do it.
See a nice cast?
Well, the moderation on here is a little bit harsh. I'm going to be honest. I've put the basic moderation on, and it's just a bit harsh. Oh, sorry. I'm getting I'm getting calls. I should have that on. 1 second. Let's go to modes quickly and go to filming. Done. I forgot to put my no disturbance on. There we go. Right. So let's see if I can grab something that will actually work as a bit of string or something. Can I step down here? Ooh, it could be a bit soft. Some reed maybe, something like that. That might work.
No,
I don't really want to walk down here too much. What's that?
I had a fish.
Oh, he had a fish, but it came off. Right. To be honest, this stuff over here could be quite good. I'm pretty sure I can get to some of this. Yeah. Just try not to walk into the... Oh, come on. Yeah, that'll do. It's a long one. Right. Back to campsite, so to speak. Really got to come up with a better name for it when I'm not actually camping, but I have a site, so to speak. Right, let's get you guys back in here. Spin the camera around. Put the light there like that. I think we're mostly there. I'm just going to try to move that up a bit. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, the fire has died down quite a lot. We don't have the fire anymore, but we do have, now this, I'm going to make the same mistake as last time. I'm going to get that the right way up. Just pop that on there. It's the right temperature, however, to do a little bit of cooking, or in this case, warming up my tin of rice pudding. Don't obviously want it like absolutely caning it, because, and of course I've bought my home. How lazy. I could have like a camping one, but I've just bought my tin opener from home. I'm just going to take that lid off completely, I think. Why not? Don't worry, I'm not going to lick the edge. Right, we'll put that there like that. Oh, that's hot. I don't actually have my things for holding that. That could be interesting. We'll see how that goes. I've got a little bag here with my spoon and a little bit of golden caster sugar, because why not? Because I bought some semolina to make another day on stream, because it was talked about when I was having some other desserts, and I was like, oh, I haven't had that for years. And so along with that, I bought some golden caster sugar, because obviously that's the best thing in your semolina. You can contradict me in the chat if you want, but I'm right. I'm right. Oh, this I think went offline. I must have gone far enough away. It's turned off the hotspot, has it? No, the hotspot's on. Connect to the hotspot then. Oh, it is. Weird. It just seemed to think it wasn't. I think I just need to reinitialize the stream here. Oh, what's going on with my internet? Oh, there we go. And we're there. So we've got a bit of chat. Oh, let me just check that I've got the chat settings on here sorted out. We need all chat, all messages. Oh, Daft Hat's in. Haven't seen you for ages, Daft Hat. How are you doing? Yeah, Tim's first live stream, Daft Hat. Absolutely awesome, all that artwork. Very ASMR kind of feeling to it as well. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure about halfway through I kind of like dozed off a little bit just from being relaxed by it. It's pretty cool. I did enjoy it. So I'm not sure I saw all of the artwork. But that is excellent though, it's excellent. Right, let's have a look. We've got someone called Little Toilet. I like that. I've missed so much chat. So let's have a little look. Yeah, we'll do a little, I've got to stir this quite constantly, but we'll do a little bit of, what I'll do is I'll use this for cooking now. When I'm finished with this and I've eaten it, I will see about like refiring up the fire a little bit, get a bit of flame. We'll go with the small stuff into the big, so it'll just burn out quickly at the end. And while it's going, we'll make a little guy fawkes and put him on the fire. Nice. Sparker's still with the zombie problems. Yeah, we've got a good crew in. I like it. The buggering about site. Yeah, maybe that could be taken the wrong way. Yeah, that's all right. I'm not going to burn myself. That's all good. I don't know if this is really going to heat up that quickly. We'll soon see. It works with peas, so in theory it should work with this. I couldn't say for sure. I can test it. Not warm yet. I could throw it in the coals, but I don't want to do anything crazy. The coals will last a while, I think, but not super long. We'll see. I think I can just put that in the top and it'll be all right. Yeah. Yeah, there's... I mean, that's burger cooking temperature, so it should be doing something. No, the moderation has not spotted the buggery. But it has spotted when people have talked about being in bed or to do with babies and stuff. So it's weird. The chat mod is obviously geared towards some rather weird stuff that happens on people's live streams. So yeah, yeah, I've just got the basic one on, and I put a couple of keywords in to stop people. There's one thing that people keep coming in and just saying that is well out of line, and it's not 6.7 because, well, 6.7, but it's the what is it? The other thing. It's like a political thing. I'm not even going to say it. So I just got rid of those and thought, yeah, that'll just stop people entirely from doing that. Oh, I'd say 6.7 all day. If someone comes in and says, "Can you say 6.7?" My plan is just go 8.9. And I will stick hard and fast to that, because the whole point of 6.7 is to wind up the older generation. I'm like, well, we can throw that one back at you, and I'm going to do 8.9. And when you go, no, it's supposed to be 6.7, I go, yeah, but I'm doing 8.9. And if they start asking me what it means, I'm going to be like, well, you know, I know what the 6.7 means. Maybe you don't know what my 8.9 means. You can just have fun with it. I just gotta love it. Oh dear. As if I couldn't ask like ChatGPT or whatever Google's AI. I just use the one on Google. I just type it in the Google search, and you get the AI response. It tells you exactly what you need to know about any of this stuff, and it's quite funny. Oh dear. I did find it funny, like when I watched your stream, Tim, and you got a little bit annoyed with the 6.7 thing. I was like, it's just a bit of fun. Go with it. It's fine. They're just in there. They want a little bit of attention. It's all good. It's all good. I think that's the thing. The whole point of my stream is to give the people who feel like maybe they want a bit more attention some attention. You know, as long as they're polite and friendly, you can have a bit of fun in the chat. You can be like Chuck and throw out some random facts, some of which are not actual facts. I don't know if you were here when I said it, Tim, but I did actually bother to get around to fact check a couple of things that I remember Chuck saying, and the amputated legs of the camp, the hiker or camp or whatever, that is an urban myth. But the stuff he was saying about Scottish King being only 30 months old at some point, that was absolutely bang on true. I was like, damn, that's almost more crazy than the leg amputation thing, but yet that one's the real one. I think this could be a game. Chuck can throw one out every stream, just like, this is my fact, but no one's allowed to Google it until the very end of the stream, and everyone has to like decide, is it real or is it fake? It's like that. This is like a game, or you can do 3, yeah, and 2 have to be real, and 1 has to be fake. I think it can be like that. The whole like what is it, two truths and a lie? We should play that with Chuck. What do we think, Chuck? Are you still in? Do you want to play this? You can throw out two real facts and one that you've made up, and we all have to guess which one's which. I quite liked. I think Taff was doing it, and there was some other one. I can't remember who it was. There were two people in the other day who had basically started asking me all these hypotheticals, like, would you rather, and then like it's a couple of unpleasant things or something, and you have to make the choice. Like, what was one of them? Go to the middle of the earth or the surface of the sun. Obviously, you know, and it's like, well, you're done either way, so surely just go for the sun because you get a good old trip on the way there. And I quite like that. It was quite interesting to come up with all these reasons as to why you choose one random thing over another. Ethan's quite into all these hypotheticals. When he finds out something, he's like asking so many questions. Yeah, but Dad, what about this? And what if this happens? And what about this? And what about that? You wait until April 1st when I'm doing this. We will have the ketchup out. And I will get Chuck really good. I'll have like a fake thumb ready and everything with the ketchup. I'll make it clear to the algorithm. It was just ketchup. It's fine. I was just getting Chuck. Him freaking out about my thumbs. I'll let that go a bit too far. I've got lazy with that. It's a good job I've been no rush from my rice pudding. It wasn't that long before we came out that I had my dinner. So that's going to get going in a bit. Just let it build up. I don't want to get myself too smoky, so it's away from that. So what we've got going on here. Yeah, but I'm just reading a bit where Tim's saying about how this same person kept asking the same thing. Well, just say it and then they're done. They've got what they said. To be fair, Dicey's, I think Dicey's number 14, I think is the full name. They always ask for a shout out, and they do it a lot. And I'm just like, yeah, give a shout out. It's fine. It's not a problem. But I guess your stream is not really about that. It's more about doing the art and stuff. So I guess mine's more about interacting with the chat. So I guess it's a different feel. Yeah, I think all the camping stories the night before Halloween were definitely mostly untrue. I mean, to be fair, Chuck even admitted it the day after that he was just winding up Control Delete with a bit of like untrue support. What did I do with the? There it is. Oh, I've just got that a bit dirty from that lid. We don't want that. Right. Now this could be a bit hairy putting this on. We're going to do our best. Woo-hoo. There we go. Let it get burnt down a little bit before it gets too bad. I haven't put too much fuel in because I want that to kind of just heat it up a bit and then die down enough that I can touch the can. As I say, I'm trying something new and I haven't brought out all my tools, so I'm a bit like... Oh, there's a good one by Daft Hat. There are only 2 fibres intertwined in a shredded wheat biscuit. True or false? I'm going to go false. Just off of, yeah, Tim's gone false as well. Haven't had shredded wheat in years. I mean, I have shreddies, the ones that were knitted by nanas. And that's fact. That's fact, that is, because obviously it was on an advert. They are definitely knitted by nanas. They're not just made in a factory. Right, how far behind am I? I've got to scroll down. Oh, that's fine. Can you get gluten-free shredded wheat? I don't know. You can get a lot of gluten-free cereals though in the sort of freeform aisles. Hamsters can only wink, they can't blink, says Bride 2025. Is this? Oh, we got to decide. Is this fact, true or false? Ah, this is a fun game actually. Oh, they can only wink, they can't blink. No. Like, what do they do when they sleep? They've got to close their eyes. So I call false on that one. Gluten-free Weetabix, but never shredded wheat. Sorry. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Oh, that's bubbling at the bottom. Okay, that's. We've got to do something with that. What am I doing? Oh, what if I use this to grip it? Aha! Excellent. We have a metal tool that will work. And that is actually very, very hot now, I think. That's done the job. And I don't think I've burnt the bottom too bad. Or at all. That would be really weird if this is bang on. I'm just going to give it a stir. Disseminate the heat for it. That is steaming. I don't know if that's coming across on camera. That is steaming off the spoon. Yeah, there you go, steaming off the spoon. It's not actually hot enough yet, though. But we're getting there. That got warm, though. I'm gonna. Oh, who'd have thought that the. I'm just gonna get that. Oh, that is not. There you go. That's a bit more solid. That is definitely close, though. That was warm, but it's not hot. I want it piping, so we're gonna get it a little bit warmer. Oh, that was a bit risky, though. Oh, who'd have thought these would have come in handy for that? EK saying he has two phones. Yep, I use this one so I can read the chat, and obviously because the phone is that I'm filming with is quite far away. Darfat saying, when I was 7, my auntie told me that when ladies get to 40, they're allowed to go back to 21. I got laughed at in assembly next day. Oh, that's rude. Oh man, parents and their aunties and stuff, and the aunties and that all giving you like dodgy information, and you get laughed at. It's not good. It's not good. It's true. Sleeping is having your eyes closed. They wink and don't blink because of them being a prey animal. Oh, that makes sense. I'm inclined to believe that. Obviously, I've not fact checked it, but I'm going to believe. Is it Brie or Bry? How? So Brie first way, Bry second way. Tell me first or second way for your name. Hey, it's Stephanie Davinson. Is that how we're doing it? Davinson. Yes. Hi, Stephanie. Great to see you again. And yes, we got the whole YouTube family in by the looks of things. Well, not the whole, but we've got many of the YouTube family in, which is great. So tend to do better in the dark. Yeah, there we go. Don't use metal on hot metal, dude, please. Why not? What's the worst can happen? I'll break something. There we go. I think that's probably hot enough now. The more worrying thing for some people will be whether this has the plastic liner in it or not. Not really supposed to do it, but at the same time, it's a juicy bit in the middle to stop it from getting too hot and melting. Oh yeah, just right. That is just right. So I can literally hold that with that as a handle. That's awesome. I'm just going to keep using that as the handle to hold it while I'm eating. Now I get a warm thing to eat. Lovely. If I can get the sugar in. Let's get this. It's near the edge. So here's the trick with this. You kind of make a like, cup with your hand, get it sort of up a bit that's easy, and then you can use your hand to pour in. That's a lot of sugar though. I don't need all that sugar. That's crazy. I don't know why I've got that much sugar. Well, mix that in. Ooh, let's try that then. Oh, oh, that's seriously good and hot as well. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. Mmm. That is excellent. Right, I'll do a bit more chat before I dig in because that is that is really hot. That's worked out well. In fact, what I should do is re-stoke the fire, shouldn't I? Let's try to do this without getting bits in my. Just going to do it to the side so I don't get bits in my food. There's one. It's got a bit more short, smaller stuff on it. The thinner the stuff, the quicker it lights and the easier it is to get going. Obviously. Got a little bit of something in there. That's all right. I think this is good. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Mmm. It's not the best rice pudding in the world, but oh, it's good when it's hot and just. I get that going real quick. I'm missing loads of facts. I do apologise. I'm going to just scroll to. I realise I've missed some, but. Oh, that's kind of nice about the hamsters waiting for you to come home. That's quite cool. Yeah, I actually, my first pet was a hamster. Its full name was Tommy, Timmy, Teddy, Tony, Thomas. Would you believe it? We just called him Tommy. Mm. Mm. Well, that's a good flame. Mm. Throw a little bit more fuel in. I want to go crazy. We'll build a guy for this soon. I think we need a few sort of half decent sized logs. Just to make sure that it has something to burn for a while. Maybe that one. Just get a few of these in. Oh, there's some fireworks going off in the distance. I can't see them though. I can hear them over there, but I can't see them. Oh, we've got another one for review. Nibble me timbers. I think we can show that. That's funky that it caught that one. I don't know what's wrong with, what's that? Yeah.
I've got my float out there.
I mean, technically it's bonfire night. I've got a fire going. Do we need fireworks? We should have had some sparklers out, I feel, at least, but...
Did you make the Guy Fawkes yet?
Nah.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes, please, my fella. Now, be careful if you use the saw, but the idea was to use this as some string, and if you just, like, if you've got, like, say that, you've got, say, the legs, you see, and then the body, if you cut that the right length, we can put a head on him. You can probably...
String in my pocket.
You could use that if you want to use string, but it will get burnt now, you understand it? So if you chop his legs a little bit shorter, yeah, okay,
Actually, not
are you listening?
Yes.
Look, cut his legs about a third of them off, yeah, okay, and then put his body to about here, okay, yeah, and then have his head, make something up, and then I don't even want to use a fatter bit of wood or something, and then tie some arms on. We're good to go. We've got to do is tie on the arms. Stephanie's asking how the boys tonight. They are good. Henry's with me. He's just been trying to do some fishing, but I don't think you've had any luck, have you?
I've had some bites in the lure.
Mm-hmm.
I had one on, but it came off.
Can you hear Henry okay? He's saying he had a few bites, but they got off. Don't worry, I'm not being selfish. He's already had his treats and that for the evening, his dessert. Him and his brother had them after dinner. We had an early dinner because Ethan had to get...
Are we tying this one for the arms?
Something about the right size. But remember I said cut down the legs first?
Oh, are these the legs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you weren't listening at all. Let me talk you through it again. I knew he wasn't listening.
Yeah.
He'll say he is, and then he's not listening. Oh, I got this messed up. Right, look. These are going to be the legs. Okay.
Okay.
There we have it. But they're a bit long, so if he ends up too tall, he won't fit in the fire. So we want about a third off, yeah? So we want them to look like about like that, yes?
Right.
Okay, and then if you cut this about here, okay? We're going to need to tie on some arms at the top, but you might not even need to tie them if you can actually get a split log or something. But anyway, so the idea is to get the arms on, just a couple of, like a cross beam like that, and then we need something for the head. I'm not sure how you're going to do that, whether you want to bundle up some grass or whether you want to use a fatter log, but we'll do something.
Right, so we want it back
There you go, Henry's on with the guy.
Do you want it there?
Yeah, but do the legs first, my fella. I told you legs first for a reason. They'll be hard to cut when you don't have the leg. No, you're cutting over your leg. You're going to take your leg off. There we go. That's it. Cuts on the pull, yeah? There we go. Perfect. Well, you went a bit short, maybe. No, it's perfect. That's perfect. No, yes, that's good. Let's bang on. Get the other one about the right length. Have I got a permit for my fire? I'll give you one guess. Mm-hmm. I've got to go. I'll see you daft hat. I hope I've seen that in time. Oh yeah, throw them in the fire. Yeah, go for it. Right. You're talking to a stealth camper on here. A man who has literally camped on a roundabout, in the car park of an Asda's. Where else have I done?
So, do you want about
by the motorway, literally under a bridge.
Do you want about there, Dad?
Oh, that was lovely. What's that?
About here?
Yeah, about there. About there's good. Cigars in. Good to see you. It's great seeing some people turning back up and joining in. We're building up this YouTube family properly. It's really good. Oh, we've got a question for you, Henry, from Stephanie. Henry, do you get any do you get any luck with night fishing?
What, with the night fish just then?
Or at all, I think is the kind of thing. Do you do?
Never really done night fishing before.
Oh, there you go. He's not done night fishing before.
I mean, if you say yesterday at Biggleswade.
Yeah, was it dark?
It got dark, but then when it got dark, I was fishing a couple of bites, but not really much.
So he's had a.
Just then I got a couple of
But he's not done like a proper night fishing, to be fair. But maybe we should do that. Maybe we should come out, do a camp by the river, let him do his fishing, because this is open access land, and I don't think anyone's going to give two monkeys if we set up tents in a place like this. I wouldn't actually want to camp here though, because there's cows, and I generally avoid livestock places. But I'm just going to throw a little bit more fuel in. Keep it small though, because we don't want to go too crazy with this. No, we want something wider. So let's get on with this. Let's work together. Let's show me what we've got so far. So we've got our guy is coming along. We've got legs and a body. Yes, the body is probably be a bit long, but it's a guy force. So what we're going to do is going to do some arms, and I feel like the arms don't need to be quite as wide. And what we'll do is we'll try and split this maybe. If I had my knife with me, I'd split this. I don't have my knife with me, but I have the saw. Give me the saw.
I have my penknife in my pocket still.
Oh, he's got his penknife in his pocket. There we go. You're supposed to have been back at home. I did wonder about that. Yeah, give me the penknife. That's perfect. Oh, that's a stroke of luck for tonight. Right. And I already sharpened it up a bit for him as well. So be very careful with this. I'm levering rather than pressing against it so that I can't slip and hit myself. Just wedging it in. Now I'm going to get another stick. That does not want to split too easy, but that has started, so we'll just go a bit further down. That'll do it. That has started to split. Perfect. There we go. I'll give that back to Henry. We need some thin arms now, so I've used up a lot of the thin wood, to be honest.
There was a snippet of thin wood that I had, but then I put it down, and now I don't know where it is. You had a piece that was about that thin. Where did I put it?
I think I might have thrown it in the fire if you're talking about the little piece. So I want to straight. Give me that bit over there. I'm going to do something. Give me the saw. All right. Give me your penknife again. I'm going to just split this down. If I split this into 4, I think we'll be okay. Well, probably 3.
Yeah.
There's only one of the parts that actually come out into 4. All right, put that there. Some actual bushcraft going on. Can you believe it?
Maybe get the saw blade in there.
Bend the saw blade, I will.
Yeah, maybe.
Just need to keep hitting it, I think. Job's a good one. Do we think that'll be too wide for the arms? I think so. So we're just going to split that down now. So just put that back on top of that. Press down. Get my little knocker. Should be pretty easy to strip that down a bit further. There we have it. Arms. And I think we can probably wedge that in. No, I think we'll be all right.
Oh.
There we go. And then when we get the head on, yeah, we'll have a little guy.
You get a bit of dry grass over here.
We'll throw those bits in for the burning. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'm nearly pressing on the blade bit. I will be honest, this is pretty blunt. I tried to sharpen it up earlier, but it was in a pretty bad way. We need a head. That's all we need.
That's what I'm making.
What are you going to do? You just bundle it up?
Yeah. But if I keep doing this...
Well, you're just going to break it into pieces. You want to just bundle it. Give me that long bit.
That's a bit too long. Try this.
No, just rewatch. Give him a big old head. So
the fire's going down quite a bit.
yeah, it's all right. It's going to get started with that bit I just put in. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's going to give him. That's going to give him hair as well. Oh, I've just broken that bit off, but yeah, that's all. That's all pretty good. There we go. If I can tuck that up and underneath, we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. And then,
You put the dye.
and then we'll pop that on there. We have a Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
We have a Guy Fawkes. We'll just stoke the fire a little bit more,
Yeah, I'll put him on.
and then we'll get him on.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. We have flame, and I'm going to pop him just there. And we're just going to put a little bit more fuel in.
Go in there.
There we have it. I might split another piece, maybe. I don't know. If I split this into 4, can I have your knife again? Yeah. Even just 2, I think. Sorry, I realise I'm completely ignoring the chat. I do apologise.
We can go back a bit.
Well, we've had 16 likes though. It's another heavy hitting day of likes. I really appreciate that, guys. It's,
well, I'm going to check on my fishing rod because I've left it out.
That's amazing.
I've left it floating.
He's gone off to check his gear. Oh, my ankle. Oh. Right, I've clicked then. Standing up in a funny way. There we go. Try to split this one a bit too. Just in an endeavour to get this lit a bit quicker, but also to not have it last too long. There we have it. Old Guy Fawkes in the fire. His number is up. Oh, we got Chuck with the facts in again. Nice one. Let's have a little look. What have I missed? Oh, not much. That's all right then. Yeah, Tim, you're definitely supposed to get permission for fires and stuff from landowners, but it's open access land. I don't know who owns it. I mean, we're wild campers and stealth campers. We do a lot of stuff without permission of landowners. I mean, I will be saying this is probably the worst sort of thing that I do, because I'm pretty sure this is going to have some sort of telltale sign. That's one of the reasons I prefer to be in the trees most of the time, because I can clear the ground and you have a fight and then put everything back how it was afterwards, and you'd never know I was there. I feel like there's going to be a sign from this that I was here, which I'm not keen about, but I mean, people do it all the time around these parts. You've got the kids with these instant barbecues and they'll put them down somewhere they shouldn't. At least I've got the peace of mind to pay attention to where I'm doing it, and I know I'm not going to suddenly set everything alight.
The Guy Fawkes going up.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes is getting cooked. Look, his arm's on fire, look. Yeah, we've got a nice flame there now. That's quite nice. Don't know if I've been on stream with my Summer Isle Festival 73 t-shirt. Well, we're talking about. Are we talking about? Oh, very Wicker Man. Yeah, yeah. The Guy Fawkes is very Wicker Man. That's true. I did think of that when I did the head. Yeah, well, I've tried protecting the ground with, as you say, fiberglass mat. I've also tried to do it with titanium sheet. So part of this kit was originally that I'd have a titanium sheet that I could put down, but it still blacks up the ground. You have to have it raised off. You have to have airflow underneath. I have got an idea for a build with this titanium foil. I've still got plenty left. I have an idea for a build where I'm going to have it so it has some legs, probably aluminium ones, just some like rods. Well, I'll kind of have them so they crisscross over, like 2 legs either side, and have it so it goes through some holes in this to kind of support it in the right shape, where I can essentially make like a half barrel kind of thing across, where I can then also put like a grill at the bottom to have airflow underneath the coals. Have the thing off the ground a little bit, not too far, probably have it so that the bottom was maybe 10 to 12 inches off the floor, tops. But yeah, about 10 inches maybe. And then have it so there's enough depth for like this, where the coal's going on that little bottom grill, that there's enough height that I can put a cooking grill on the top. And I want to make it so, I'm sure you guys have seen some of my little grills that I use. I've used them a lot with Noah. They come off my barbecues. I got some cheap barbecues from AliExpress years ago for a bonfire night party, and I wanted like a couple of these like long trough style things, so that I had a really long sort of along like one wall. I had just loads of barbecuing surface.
Going up.
Yeah, that's it. Old Guy Fawkes is cooked. Yeah, so I have an idea to build something like that where it can be off the floor, and I can do these things while I'm cooking, I'm having fires, and I can leave no trace wherever I am. That's kind of the idea, and I want to be able to do that.
You can make a spark. Can we make a sparkler out of the reeds, like a little wagon wheel thing out of the reeds?
You can try to burn the end of it. Just don't get your hand in there. Don't get burnt. Whoa, there's some big fireworks going off there. We can't see them. That's the trouble. They're behind some big trees.
Look, a sparkler.
Well, I have a feeling we've lost the random crowd, and we're back down. Oi, sparkler, yeah. Oh,
he's dead.
He's well, that's his head, because his head.
Oh no.
His head was not exactly flammable, but it has dried off enough. I think it might burn. We have his arm though has fired out, so I'm going to try and lift that with this. Nope, denied. Right, let me get my saw. Right, just pinch it between the two. I think we should be able. Watch out, Henry. Oh. We're fine. There you go. Yeah. Safe again. Everything in the fire where it belongs. Right, but that's all the fire we're doing though. We're not doing any more than that. There we go. Yeah. It'll be over soon enough. Right. That's your last one for sparklers though, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
Sparkler.
We've got Sparkler in watching us do sparklers. Yeah. Wee, little wave around. That's it, being careful with it, not getting crazy. Good lads.
I think the end bit, it gets like a... It's mostly hollow, isn't it?
What's that? The straw, the reeds, yeah.
But then if you look, there's little bits like that.
Yeah, the little knuckles, I guess we could call them.
Notches, yeah, that's hard for it to burn, so it stops.
Callum's back. Hi, Callum. Good to see you in again. We're still messing around with fire. Henry is doing something a little bit silly, but it's safe enough.
It's a sparkler.
Yeah. That's it. Keep it near the fire so any of the embers get inside. It'll also keep it going longer if it's near the heat of the fire. Remember, that's your last one, yeah?
Yeah.
We do need to think about getting back, because Ethan's tournament should finish sometime in probably about 45 minutes or so. So yeah, we'll let this burn down. I'll make sure I sort it all out and make it nice and safe. And then we'll head back.
The sparkler's going up. The rest of the sparkler is going.
Ooh. Can you tell I'm a little bit poofed out? Oh dear. I think it's the warm food in my belly. Kind of gets me a bit quiet. It's a really mild night though. It's lovely. It's a proper quiet spot. Yeah, you head off and check your gear. You might want to think about packing it away, my lad, because it takes you a little time. So start packing away now, yeah? It's a bit unfortunate you didn't catch anything. That's fishing, isn't it? You never know what you're going to get. Whew. It's been a good stream though. It's been lots of chat, which I've enjoyed. But I fully admit I missed a lot though, which is a bit yeah, we were talking about snakes earlier, weren't we? Oh, was there another message that I didn't see? Chop his legs a little bit shorter. He's not. He's not like laying down sleep in a tent, and I can't just chop legs without him noticing. I just saw that. Literally, that's. I was just looking at that. That message got caught up by the mod, the auto mod. It's really nice seeing lots of people back in the stream who have been in before. I'm just thinking, like, we've obviously, the OG crowd with Sparker and Hard Up Hiker, and Daft Hat was in today, which is really great. But then we've got, like, the new crowd. Chuck, always great to see him. Cigar has started to come in regular, which is brilliant. Stephanie has been in a few nights now. That's fantastic. Yeah, who else has been in that's been a regular? Got to go back quite. Oh yeah, obviously we had EK Gaming in as well. So it'd be Bri for Brian. I missed that bit. Sorry if you're still in. Oh, sorry about that. So Brian, okay, I'm going to try and remember that. Bri 2025 is Brian. Okay. It's just sleeping and having your eyes. Yeah, we went through that. I'm just literally going back through the chat. It's been a very interesting chat this evening. Yeah. Can't go back too far though. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, Henry has his moments. He's a good lad. Both my boys are very solidly good lads, but they're lads, which means they are up to mischief a lot of the time. Yeah, lads will be lads. Boys will be boys, and mischief will be had. And he's a teenager now as well, which means he won't be told either. I don't know. I don't know how old you are, Stephanie, and I won't ask because you don't ask a lady her age. But do you have kids, or are you not at that stage yet in life, or? Because if you do, if you've got teenagers, or you've had teenagers, you all know exactly what I'm talking about when I say he won't be told. I'm not looking forward to when Ethan gets to that stage as well. And we've got two of them basically won't listen to us. I feel like it might not be so bad with Ethan, but you never know. You just can't tell. Dad. Yep. What you got?
You know the little tiny fish that was swimming around that we saw at the beginning?
Yeah.
I literally just scooped one up in the bucket.
Oh, nice. Well, you have to get. I'll tell you what. You have to get them out. But when we're done, we can use some water from the river to make sure that this is safe.
Do you want to show the camera the fish?
Let's see.
He's tiny little one.
Oh yeah, you got a little fish. I mean, it's a success of sorts. Let me try not to walk on all my equipment. Let's turn the camera around and show people your little fish.
Tiny little thing that I just scooped up with the bucket.
There he is, if you can see him. Hey, off he goes, having a little swim.
Swimming around.
Yeah.
Just over there.
There he is now.
Just literally, I had
tiny little thing, like a little tiny whatever you call that.
Put the bucket on its edge in the water, touching the ground. Put a stick behind him, nudged him in, and he was like, "Oh!" And swam away because he saw the stick.
Oh.
Managed to swim into the bucket somehow.
Sent her up on the chair. Right.
That was good.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you get him out of there and get some water without a fish in it, we'll be able to use that to put the fire out. So as he's going to do that, that means we can finish up a bit quicker, which is quite good. Stephanie responded. We all have our moments. I have a grown-up son. Well, yeah, so you know what I'm talking about then. If he's growing up now, though, it's you probably don't have so much trouble. Well, I hope not. Oh dear. I think I still caused my parents lots of trouble even when I was growing up, to be honest. Oh man. But yeah, you're right. We all have our moments. We all have those times when we're not going to do as we're told, or we don't want to choose to do the right thing. I often think that we all sort of know what the right thing is, but it doesn't mean we all do it when we're supposed to. Oh, there's some. That they've still got in that same spot. We can just see the top of the fireworks. I'm thinking like if we have the time and I've got this all finished up and we're off. If that's still going, we'll try and have a look over at the fireworks maybe.
That's the water. There shouldn't be any fish in there.
No, it's just a decent amount. That'll put out a fire. Right. Let's beauty of the fire pit. Even though there's fire in there, the titanium foil cools down very quickly. That'll be hot, but I can probably get that gone. Oh, I do not recommend flicking hot embers, but you can get away with a little bit. Right, okay. Just let me get my rubbish into this bag and the washing up as well, I guess, at the same time. Just throw it all in. I'll deal with that at the van.
There's tiny little bits of embers in the glass and just smudge through the water.
Nice. Yeah, we'll just pour it all around and then into the middle and we'll be good. Whoa.
Might throw up
There's some chat. I'm going to just look at the chat. Oh, we've got a retracted one, so I didn't see that. Oh no, that's one I already read. Oh, I see. That's fair play. Fireworks. I can't believe it's been 7 months already. Eh? You've confused me there, EK. What do you mean 7 months? Am I being daft? Am I missing something obvious? Yeah, lots of hearts going on now. I appreciate you, whoever that is. Right. Yeah, we can just leave these sticks there. They're not going to matter.
Somebody might pick them up and make their own fire. See
Maybe.
Hole in the ground.
So we just literally pack everything up. I've charged up this this light now. Have you got my light from over there? Nice.
I was just going to pack my fishing stuff away.
Well, get back over there and keep packing then. You got distracted. He wanted to share us the fish, and then I got him helping with the water. And before you know it, he's forgotten that he's supposed to be packing away. Yeah, we'll see if we can't see some fireworks on the way back. That'd be nice. Oh, they're still quite warm. Not hot though. Excuse the noise. This thing seems to be used though, honestly. It's done a bang up job, it really has. I wasn't sure how well the case, for want of a better term, the sleeve, whatever I put this in, I wasn't sure how well that would stand up, but it seems to have stood up to the test quite well, which is happy days. So EK, I can see you've messaged a few. I will check my messages in a second and respond. Just trying to get packed away a bit. This is why sometimes I like to do the chill stream where I'm just doing something that's basic like playing games, because I have much more ability then to just read the chat and then engage with you guys, which I really enjoy doing, to be honest. But I feel weird if it's just every live stream is just me chatting away. Also, I'd probably run out of things to say. Oh, your dog. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. It's that's tough. That is. Louise recently lost her dog, and yeah, it's a tough thing to deal with. That if you know, it's like losing a part of the family essentially. Oh, you like the crinkly noise? That's fair play. It's I guess it could for some people it'd be a little bit ASMR like, as long as I've not got the mic right up against it. It's quite loud, but yeah, I guess it's not the worst noise out there. Right, let's make sure I get all of my batteries. I don't want to forget one. Get this back where it belongs. Sorry about the light, hold on. There we go. You see how many lights I carry just because of filming, basically. You need to have a lot of lights when you're filming. The more I turn off, the more the stream just looks terrible and terrible. You need to have lighting from just about everywhere. Right, I think we're basically there. We'll revert to using the main screen for that. Oh, thanks EK for the hearts then. That's brilliant of you. Yeah, there's no timeline on getting over a death. Whether it's a pet or like a human, whatever it is, it's not easy. And there's no timeline on it. There's no timeline at all. Hey, Boone's in. Hi Boone, good to see you. Right, you've turned up just in time for me to turn this one off because I'm going to literally, excuse the jingling around in my pocket. It's going to make sound in the speaker. I'm going to start packing away my chair now. I think I got everything else. I'm going to just use this light to check the floor that I'm not going to step on something that's my own gear. No, I think we're good. So, yeah. Oh, that's sunk in quite a bit. I guess that's why it has the wide bits. Can you see the wide bits on the feet there? That's sunk in a lot with me sitting on it. This chair's been good. Such a cheap one. I can't remember if it was Temu or Temu, whatever you want to call that, or if it was AliExpress. It might have been AliExpress, to be honest. I don't think it was eBay or Amazon. But I bought this just for Noah's stag do camp. And I thought that everybody was going to turn up with chairs. I honestly thought, because it was the biggest group camp I'd had to that point. There were, I think, 5 of us. I think it was me, Noah, his brother, Joe. I swear there was somebody else who turned up. Was it Simon or somebody? I don't know. There was somebody else for sure. So I think there was 5 of us anyway. And I really truly assumed that everyone else was going to turn up with camping chairs and I'd be the only one without one if I didn't get one. So I got myself this chair and then I was the only person who turned up with one, of course. So there's me sitting relaxed like this and they're all on this one blanket basically trying to like be comfortable, but they did not look comfortable. And I thought about, and I did join them for a little bit when it was like a bit more of a group thing going on, but I mean that it went wrong in so many ways. Noah's brother got the wrong cut of meat, so the lamb that they were going to do took forever to cook, and I kind of knew that I wasn't keen on lamb, so I bought my own chicken. Something which we'll do hopefully tomorrow night. We're going to be back at the Clappers and we're going to go up and the plan is to do a little bit of cooking of some chicken. And I just took some simple chicken, my whole sort of salt, pepper and paprika mix on it. And I was able to just cook that really quick and have that. It was quite nice, whereas everyone else was waiting for ages for their food. And I was polite, I offered people some, but most of them turned it down for waiting for the actual real meal. Right, let's just pour some water over this then. Make it safe. There we go. That is literally flooded. Yeah. What I can do potentially, just it's a bit like pathetic, but I can do a bit more. I wouldn't do this except I've put the water on it already, so it should be safe enough. There you go. So if anyone's walking by the sort of the slight pathway over this way, they won't really see that too much. It's not going to be too obvious that that's what's happened there. Wicked. Don't forget your bucket here then, Henry. Right, I'll I'm going to change the lighting up here now, I think. We'll try to get all this attached in the right ways. Excuse all the messing about.
I'll put the light here. And put it on
Good lad.
there, okay?
Thank you, my lad. Right, that'll do it. Where's the button for this one? There. Right, okay. So, put that in my pocket.
Well, at least we caught that tiny little fish.
Yeah, you caught one little one, didn't you?
Should we show the viewers where I caught the fish?
We can do. Let me just pull the stick out. Throw it down there. And check everything is looking good.
Make sure we've not left anything.
Yeah, I'm going to just adjust my a little bit. There we go. You can see Henry all right. See my gear. Just going to put some of this on my back. Excuse me while I do that. I'm aware that this stream is literally pointless at this junction until I get this sorted. All right, I'm going to try and turn that around and put it on me. There we go. That's all right. That's a bit bright though from my face, so I'll
carry the chair for you?
There you go. There you go. Oh, that's not too bad. If you don't mind, can you carry the chair? That'd be really good. I've got that light there. Do you want a light?
Yeah.
You probably could do with a light, couldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
There you go. A little spotlight. I have another light just in case, but I'll be hopefully trying to use the phone one because I'll point you where I'm going. Let me just read some chat. Now hold on a second. Hold on a second. So, big EK Gaming fan says it was Simon there, as if they knew. Do I know Big EK Gaming then? And is that somebody that I should know? Interesting. Oh, we've got Boone says hi, Henry.
Oh, hi, Boone.
So,
You want to come and see where the fish are?
yeah, I'll come and see. We're only missing a toe so we can complete the head, shoulders, knee and toe with the last footage you show. Yeah. Oh, we're showing something down here, are we?
See there?
Yeah.
Under that little stick, right where the light is.
Yeah.
And there.
Yeah.
There's the T fish. And there was one here.
Ah.
And that's where I caught it. It was just over there. Put the bucket
So,
there.
and this is where where Henry's been fishing.
Yeah.
Can't really see out very far.
No.
You can just make out the tree line in the distance. Oh yeah, you can just sort of make out from the lights, can't you? Yeah, look, we can, if we get both lights on, yeah. That's pretty cool. These lights are pretty powerful considering that's quite far away. Right, so we're going to head back because Ethan will be finishing up soon and we're going to be in trouble. We'll go through the cows. You're going to see these cows just standing around. You can see one just there in the light. That's a cow. And it's just doing nothing. Yeah, heading back to the van.
Got to make sure not to step or anything.
Right.
Wow. It's just having a feed on grass by the looks of it. You can see its eye. Its eye looks green.
Is it actually feeding?
Yeah, feeding something.
Oh, it is. They weren't feeding before. They were just standing there stock still. But this one's decided to have a midnight snack. Well, not quite midnight, but.
You can see its eye. Its eye looks
Yeah.
green.
Can I turn this light up a little bit?
Man, look, that looks very like.
Oh, that's better.
Dad, if you look at the clouds in the far, look at
Yeah.
their eyes. Their eyes are like glowing.
Oh,
in
we've
the
got
light.
plenty of. Oh, I've had missed calls as well now. Oh, I've had missed calls.
Look at its eyes. That's
Well,
so weird.
People are going to have to just understand that sometimes I'm streaming and they can't get hold of me.
Dad, can you see the cow's eyes? Yeah, it glows in the light.
Oh yeah.
It's creepy. With the cow's face.
It's a devil cow. It's got glowing eyes. Have I got the wrong light on, or is this just running out of power?
Look at it. It doesn't even know what to do. It's just like, hello, what are you doing?
Oh, look, the trail. The absolute trail of it. Can you see the trail? That is not a yellow brick road, people.
It's a brown brick road.
It's a brown brick road, yeah, brown log road.
That cow is just staring at
Yeah, I didn't know that cows have reflective eyes either, but they kind of are a bit. I think all eyes are slightly reflective. Oh yeah, that one's hauntingly reflective. Whoa, the kind of red eye effect. That's what we're getting. I suppose even humans have slightly red eye of reflection. That's why, like in the old days with the cameras, you get the.
You don't have bull over there. It's completely black.
No, the colour doesn't make any difference, my fella. It's whether or not they have udders or something else underneath, really. You can't tell from horns or colour. Size will tell you a certain amount if it's a big bull, but.
Oh, look at that. Look at that one, that white and grey one. It's so weird.
Oh, right, stop. Use the red light and apparently it turns them into demons. The red lights don't shine like fully like that. That's the only trouble, Tim. The spotlight beams are only white. But here we go. Trying to avoid the minefield as we walk past the cows.
I've got the red light on, Dad.
Oh, this one's having a little bit of milk. Oh, look, a little calf having a little bit of milk. Isn't that cool? Give a little light to see by. Frothing at the mouth. Well, we best move on before we disturb them. I don't want to disturb a feeding calf. Right. But a lot of these are just sitting around. Look. I mean, they're moving now. This is more than they were before. They were stock still before. It was so spooky, but at least they're moving. No, it was further back.
No, there's one further back anyway.
Oh, it is. There's one just like behind. So yeah, you've got this one just here, but just behind there's another one, and it's been standing there since we came. That's mad. Obviously, these ones have just been sat here doing nothing.
Yeah.
This one's given us the. Oh, let's go to red light when we're this close. See what happens. I don't think it's really working.
You got the one on the camera.
Yeah, I think this one's too bright. Let's try. Yeah, I don't think it's working. Our red lights are not strong enough at all. You need like a head torch red light. We don't have that.
Oh, Dad, look at that one. It's so big as well.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, is that poop coming out?
Yeah,
Oh, lovely.
it's doing something wrong. Oh no. Look, it's eating the tree, Dad. You see that?
Yeah, they'll eat the tree.
That one's making a weird noise.
Yeah, that one's a funky colour.
Run.
Right. Yeah, we definitely need to get back. What's the time? I know we're all right. We're not in a mad rush, so
That one's hiding.
just need to get to the gate.
That one's hiding, Dad. It's a hiding.
A bit random now, just walking around, but there we go. That's what a stream can get like. I'm hoping that somebody will set some fireworks off, but it's really late now. I'm thinking surely we're out of fireworks. Cigar with the snake danger again. Don't worry, there's no snakes. Ah, he's got bit by a snake. I shall bring out some pretend snakes one time. About the same time I do the pretend thumb for Chuck, I reckon. Oh, Henry, not with the flashing, please. Henry's gone crazy with the light.
Yeah.
Watch where you're walking is what you want to use that light for. There's a lot of danger where we're walking. Serious danger. More danger.
Behind that dam.
What's that?
There might be some fish in this bit.
It could be. Oh, it's just like a sluice type thing, isn't it? Oh,
Oh no.
I was looking at the sluice and I've trod in one. Ugh. What have we got? What's the damage? Not too bad. These are really old shoes, so they've got barely any tread. I've just bought a new pair, the same ones, because these are really good. They got me across the Peak District. So that's a story that some of you might not know. I did a 1 km mission across the Peak District with Mike, and he's like ex-military. He's like a pro mountaineer. And I turn up and I've literally got brand new shoes still in the box. Look on his face, he's like, oh my God, this is going to be a nightmare. I've got some amateur. And got that? Good lad. But of course, by the end of it, my feet were totally fine. He had blisters. Would you credit it? I mean, he was carrying a lot more weight than me, because I was carrying far lighter weight gear and gone far more minimal with my gear, which makes a massive difference, I've got to be honest. If I was carrying the same weight as him, I wouldn't have even made it, let alone tried to keep up with him in some semblance of a way. He did have to keep slowing down for me, but 2 days to cross the Peak District carrying full gear, not bad going. Cow pie? No, that's not a cow pie, Boone. A cow pie is what Desperate Dan eats from the Dandy. A bit like the Beano and Dennis the Menace, but you got Desperate Dan. And he was like super strong, and he'd always eat cow pies. And they're essentially these massive beef pies with cow sort of horns on the top that he would like demolish, like these huge things. That's a cow pie. And my mum used to make steak and ale pies for the family, and she'd just make me a steak pie because I didn't like the ale part. And she would make me what she would call the cow pie, because it was absolutely, she'd make me massive ones for my birthdays. She'd put half a cow in the thing. That's it, tread in that one, Henry. Face first.
Face planted in it.
So we're literally just heading over to that building there with the 3 bright lights. Just round the back of one of those we've got parked. They thankfully had some decent parking for us where Ethan's playing. Oh, I'm not on the path, I'm going down the hill. There's a weird like slopey bit in this field that you have to kind of avoid.
Yeah.
Woo! Right, nearly back. I think we'll probably call it now, because there's really not going to be any fireworks, I don't think. You can sort of see we're in the middle of a nowhere field now. Yeah, it's just literally, yeah, come with that light, Henry. He's like spinning around with his light. Yeah, I'll get Henry in the shot, at least you can see something. Dogging, says Paul Stannard. Not tonight, my fella, not tonight. My son's with me. No, we only visit the dogging sites when we're hunting for firewood and we need a spot. That was so weird that night. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they put sheep in here sometimes, but that might be for the cows as well, and they've just used the tub from the sheep food.
What's even in that?
Well, have a taste and tell me. Go on, dip your finger in, have a little taste.
It's like a salt lick, I think.
A salt lick. I don't think that's a salt lick, they're usually solid, my lad. But I think it's just some sort of grain feed type thing to help with, yeah, it could be to do with, like, it might have medicine in it to help them stay healthy, or like a particular vitamin or mineral that they need. Molasses, says Paul Stannard, could be. I think they do stuff like that, they add molasses to something to help them bulk up and give them energy or something. It could be. I think it would, yeah. It's just finding parking nearby. We can't just park in this car park like we have today. We did that because we were allowed to be in there because Ethan's playing in there. And we could have just been waiting in the van for all it mattered. But I thought, as we're here and the river's nearby, why not do a fishing stream? And I can do a little bit of fire. Right. I'm going to turn the camera around. And I'm going to say our goodbyes. So you want to stay on the path here, my fella?
Yep.
Right, I'm going to flip this. Hey, there's me in the dark.
Behind.
Hey, but I'm going to say goodnight to everyone. It's been fantastic as always. I've really loved having everyone in. It feels like we've had most of the family in today, so yeah, I really appreciate that, everyone. And we've had loads of likes, so brilliant, fantastic.
19 likes.
But yeah, everyone take care and enjoy the rest of your night. Hope to see some of you tomorrow or whenever you can come by. See you all later. Have fun.